What if a single miracle elixir could restore youth, but came with a deadly price? In an Indonesian town, a celebration turns into chaos as a mysterious medicine awakens an unstoppable zombie outbreak. Families are torn apart, love is tested, and survival becomes a race against time as the infected overrun the streets. In Indonesia, the family of the town chief is having a lively party as Ningsi moves through the guests serving drinks. But her mood sinks when she sees her boyfriend Rahman arrive. He follows her through the house, trying to explain why he has been avoiding her for days, and she tells him that if he does not intend to propose, he should not make promises. Rahman admits he panicked and overthought everything, apologizing as he prepares himself to propose. But he suddenly gets a call from work and tells Ningsi he must leave, promising to make things right after his shift. Moments after he walks away, a car speeds into the party and crashes into several vehicles. While checking on the injured guests, the chief rushes to the wreck, opens the door, and scolds the driver, thinking he is drunk, but the man roars and leaps at him, biting into his neck as the crowd panics at what looks like a zombie attack. This all began 5 hours earlier at the Waniwara's factory, where an employee prepares samples of their new medicine. The product has not been approved by the government, but after 3 months of development, they are desperate to move forward. One sample is sent to their boss, Sadaman, and another to his business partner in the city. Meanwhile, Sadaman's daughter Kenis gets her son Rahman ready to visit his grandfather. Her husband Rudy notices her mood and reminds her to be polite because they need to settle things quickly. Their marriage is failing and they want a divorce, but they need Sadaman to sign the paperwork to sell the struggling factory. Rudy believes he deserves compensation for running it, and once the sale goes through, they can part ways peacefully. Kenis is tense because visiting her father also means seeing Karina, who used to be her best friend before marrying Sadaman and ruining their relationship. At home, Sadaman drinks the new medicine sample as Karina mentions that with retirement ahead, they should travel and maybe even have a child of their own. When Kenis and her family arrive, Karina greets them warmly, but Kenis stays cold and does not allow Rahman near her, so the boy goes to spend time with his uncle Bambang, who spends his days playing games and living off his father's money. Bambang and Rahman race around with toy guns until Rudy and Kenis scold him for being immature. After showering, Sadaman looks in the mirror and is shocked to see he appears much younger. Thrilled by the result, he rushes to show Karina, who is just as excited. With his restored youth, he becomes playful with her again, unaware of the strange wound forming on his back. Moments later, he meets his children and scolds Rudy for the factory video he made, saying it was not done traditionally. Everyone is stunned by his youthful appearance, prompting him to announce that he will no longer sell the factory. Bambang storms out in anger, while Sadaman explains that although sales were stagnant for years, the new product, which he calls the elixir, is the key to restoring their success. Karina is upset because he was supposed to retire and spend time at home, but Sadaman apologizes and insists the elixir must come first. Kenis tells him she and Rudy are divorcing because Rudy cheated, and she needs the money from the sale to start a new life and raise Rahman well. Sadamin urges them to stay together for the sake of their son. Karina tries to defend Kenis, but Kenis coldly shuts her down and lashes out at her father for always doing whatever he wants without considering their feelings. She blames him for Bambang's lack of maturity and accuses Karina of marrying him only for his money. During the argument, Sadaman begins to feel sick, but hides it. He yells for them to stop and insists his decision is final, reminding them that he worked hard all his life while they benefited from his efforts. He then tears up the contract sent by their competitors. Suddenly, he collapses as the infection on his neck spreads, vomiting blood before losing consciousness. Rudy checks him and realizes he is not breathing. As everyone panics and tries to get help, Sadaman suddenly awakens in a zombified state. He lunges at the servant party and bites into his neck, then tackles his driver Eris and spits blood all over his face, forcing him to swallow it. Bambang pulls him away, but Sadaman tries to bite him too, and Karina and Kenis struggle to hold him back. In the chaos, Bambang's gun goes off, and the dart fires straight into Sadaman's head, killing him instantly. While the family breaks down, Eris runs away, and Rudy chases after him, ordering him to call the police and tell them it was an accident. Aris drives off, hiding the fact he is feeling sick. Bambang hides in the car, guilty over killing his father, and Kenis comforts him, saying it was an accident. Inside the house, the family is horrified when Party reappears as a zombie, blood covering his mouth from attacking another servant. He tackles Karina, who fights him off, before lunging at Rudy, only for the maid to pull him away. Party bites her arm and then her neck. Outside, Kenis sees the bitten servant feeding on another worker, and when the zombie notices her and attacks, Bambang runs it over with the car, splitting the body in two, though the creature still moves. With Party chasing the rest of the family out of the house, the siblings rush back inside only to find the place empty. The zombified maid appears and chases them, forcing them out again as they lock the door. Keenis keeps trying to call Rudy, but he does not answer. When they return to the car, they see half the servant's body has vanished, and moments later, the upper half crawls toward them. Bam Bang kicks it away, and they jump into the car to escape while all the zombified servants sprint after them. Meanwhile, Eris transforms into a zombie while driving to the police station, causing him to lose control and crash into the party, where he bites the chief and begins attacking guests. Back with Karina's group, they find a truck on the roadside, but it is locked, so they hide when they hear Party approaching. He searches around the truck and starts to leave, but returns when Rudy's phone rings. The group fights Party together as he tries to bite anyone he can reach. After a long struggle, Karina finds a pitchfork and stabs him in the shoulder. Rain suddenly begins to fall, freezing Party in place, and the group uses the moment to run. Minutes later, Rudy picks up the phone and tells Keenis to meet them at the chief's house. Karina's group arrives at the party only to find everyone has become zombies. They try to move quietly, but Eris jumps on Karina's housekeeper and bites her, drawing the attention of nearby zombies. Rudy drags Karina and Raman inside a house and locks the doors as the swarm begins feeding on the housekeeper. Eventually, the siblings also arrive at the party and witness the massacre. Keenis calls Rudy, and he explains that they are trapped inside. A desperate Keen honks the horn, which immediately draws the attention of the nearby zombies who rush at the car. Bam Bang speeds away, and the zombies chase after them, spreading through the streets and attacking anyone they find. With the zombies gone, Rudy, Karina, and Raman leave the house and try to use Sadamine's car, but the crash has damaged it too much. At that moment, the zombified housekeeper appears and charges at them. Karina and Raman run into the nearest house, while Rudy stays outside to protect them. Karina hears Rudy screaming as he fights the creature until he finally rushes inside and closes the door. He is covered in blood but insists he is fine. While Karina goes to find something to clean him, Rudy notices the bite on his hand. He hugs Raman and tells him to take care of his mother before Karina returns and discovers that Rudy has turned. He jumps on her and tries to bite her, but Raman pulls him away and Rudy attacks the boy instead. Karina breaks a bottle on Rudy's head and runs with Raman into another room, shutting the door behind them. Rudy slams against it until he bursts inside, but Karina moves aside and lets him rush forward, causing him to fall onto the water pump handle and become impaled. Karina leaves the room with Raman and locks the door. They are startled when someone enters the house, but it is only Ningxi. They hear noise from the other room and discover that Rudy is still alive. Meanwhile, on the road, the siblings argue about what to do. Their distraction almost causes them to crash into a truck, and when they swerve, they lose control and hit another vehicle. The truck driver rushes to help and pulls them out of the car before Bam Bang throws up. The zombie horde arrives and climbs onto the truck, killing the passengers. The driver runs back to help, but is killed as well. The siblings run away and soon find the police station. The officers are confused by their story and decide to investigate while leaving Raman with the siblings. When the police reach the truck, the zombies rush at them. One officer shoots a gas grenade, but it has no effect. The creatures jump on the officers and tear them apart, leaving only the captain, who fires at them until he is bitten as well. Using Karina's phone, Ningxi calls Raman. He explains he cannot leave the station and must hang up when the captain rushes inside. The group locks the door as the zombies begin pounding on it, and they push furniture against it for support. Raman calls the hospital for help, but the captain begins transforming. Bam Bang grabs Raman's gun and fires at the captain, who falls only for a moment before jumping on Raman, who pushes him off. The captain then tackles Bam Bang, so Keen hits him with a bottle and Bam Bang sprays him with a fire extinguisher, but nothing works. Raman grabs a stool, and together they push the captain into a cell and lock it. Outside, dozens of zombies gather at the station entrance. Raman contacts another station to ask for help while Keen tries calling Rudy. When he does not answer, she breaks down and Bam Bang comforts her. At that moment, Keenis gets a call from Karina, who lets her speak to Raman to confirm he is safe. Karina then explains that Rudy has turned, sending Keen into tears again. Bam Bang promises that they will rescue them once help arrives. The zombies continue spreading through town, forcing the siblings to hold the door shut. Raman gets a call from the other police station, only to learn they are also surrounded. The call ends when the officer is killed. The trio climbs to the balcony and watches the zombies roam everywhere. Keen calls Karina to explain they cannot escape, and both women begin to recall their past. Karina says she truly loves Sadamine, but admits she should have considered Keen's feelings. Keen apologizes as well, and says she misses her best friend. She also asks Karina to take care of Raman if something happens to her. Near the station, a loudspeaker begins playing a prayer. The zombies are drawn to the sound and run toward it. Rahman remembers that the police had confiscated fireworks earlier, so he lights one and throws it into a field, causing the zombies to run toward the noise and clearing the entrance. He makes everyone put on protective gear and take a gun. Before leaving, he calls Ningxi to tell her they are coming. The zombies return to the door, so the group tries lighting another firework. But they drop it, and it explodes inside the station, attracting even more zombies. Bam Bang and Rahman try again and manage to send several fireworks into the field, clearing the exit. The trio rushes out and searches for a vehicle. A few zombies block the street, so Rahman shoots at them. When a bullet hits ahead, he realizes it is the only way to kill them. Bam Bang fires as well, and together they clear the path. The noise brings back the horde, forcing the trio to use riot shields and fire at the creatures. But there are too many, and they are soon surrounded. A flash of lightning fills the sky, and Rudy goes wild inside the house, breaking the pump and freeing himself. His frenzy draws the zombies outside, so the women have to hold the door shut. The zombies break the windows and reach inside. Another flash of lightning freezes the zombies on the street for a moment, but they resume attacking soon after. Then the rain begins, and the zombies stop and stand still under the water. Rahman and the siblings use this chance to escape. At the house, the falling rain makes the zombies step away from the windows. Karina realizes the rain is calming them and decides they should leave. Ningxi has a bike and the trio climbs on it as Rudy finally breaks through the door. He tries to chase them but freezes when the rain hits him. Minutes later, the rain stops and the zombies immediately surround Rahman and Bam Bang. Keen tries to run, but a zombie tackles her. She shoots it in the head to bring it down, and more zombies approach as she tries to fire again, only to discover she is out of bullets. While the guys run back toward the police station, Keen reaches the truck and narrowly avoids a zombie that leaps at her. She locks herself inside and desperately tries to start the vehicle, but the engine refuses to turn on. At that moment, Karina's group arrives on the bike, and Keen begins honking to reveal her location. The trio wants to escape, but the bike shuts down, and the approaching horde draws closer. Suddenly, fireworks burst across the sky, and the zombies immediately follow the sound, giving Keen the chance to leave the truck and reunite with her son. Their moment together is cut short when the zombie maid appears on the road. Karina and Keen push her back while Ningxi drives a knife into her head to stop her. When the fireworks fade, the horde returns, forcing everyone to rush inside the truck for safety. After calling the guys to make sure they are alive, the group manages to finally start the truck and plows through the zombies on the road. However, the brakes fail, and the truck crashes into the police station. Rahman reunites with Ningxi, but Bam Bang's leg gets pinned beneath a fallen cabinet. Zombies swarm the station and climb over the debris to get inside. Rahman and Bam Bang open fire while Karina slams the truck door shut on a creature to trap it. They manage to take down several zombies, but the attackers continue to pour in. Bam Bang tells Karina to check the side door, and she confirms it is clear because all the zombies are at the front. The group tries to lift the cabinet to free Bam Bang, but it is wedged under the truck and refuses to move. Bam Bang urges them to escape without him. In the other room, Ningxi accidentally stumbles against the cell and is bitten by the captain. Rahman drags her away and shoots the captain in anger. More zombies break inside and he tries to hold them back, but they overwhelm him and bite him as well. As the couple is slowly devoured, Rahman pulls out the ring he planned to give her and places it in her hand so they can die together. At the entrance, Keen takes a gun and fires at the zombies, forcing their way inside, but she freezes when she sees Rudy among them. Bam Bang tries to shoot Rudy, but he misses and runs out of bullets. Rudy tackles Keen and Rahman runs forward to defend his mother, but Karina drags the boy away when Rudy tries to go after them. Bam Bang grabs his leg to pull him down and Keen holds him still so Karina can shoot him in the head. Bam Bang then lights a firework to distract the horde and keep them focused on him while Keen, Karina, and Rahman rush through the side door. The horde finally breaks into the room and swarms Bam Bang as he throws the firework toward the truck. The spilled gasoline ignites, and the truck explodes, triggering a massive blast that destroys the entire building. The zombies burn as the confiscated fireworks erupt into the sky. Karina's group reaches the road and searches for a vehicle. Keen suddenly freezes when she notices the bite on her body. She hugs Rahman tightly and explains she cannot go with them. She then embraces Karina and asks her to protect Rahman before taking her gun. Half of the horde come stumbling onto the street with flames still crawling across their backs, so Keenus lights a firework to draw them away, while Karina and Rahman escape on a bike. When they reach a safe distance, Keen walks out into the field and ends her life. By morning, Karina and Rahman cross a bridge and continue toward the city, unaware that Party is trailing behind them. Meanwhile, in the city, Sadaman's business partner receives the elixir sample and drinks it, and her husband is stunned by how young she suddenly appears. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.